Alright team, so those are the basics of our finances at the moment. Now, to end off this meeting, I want to let you know that I signed us up for a few jobs. It was nothing specific, it was mostly just what we had available. But, as we are professionals, we will do them to the best of our ability, we will get paid, and we will murder our employer if necessary. Everybody got that?
Word.
And now, it is time for more of the amazing, astounding, awe-inspiring, alliteration-addicted adventures of Suit Man! And Hood Boy!
Get in, Hood Boy.
Alright, what's going on this time?
Well, I've got a bit of a drive ahead of us, so I'll explain. We are going to go piss off bikers in what I imagine is one of the most effective ways possible. We're going to steal their bikes.
That would piss them off. I like it. Why are we stealing their bikes?
Because we're getting paid to.
Good enough. Are we getting paid to run over cars too?
No, that's for me. Anyways, from what I understand, based on the crazy Canadian man we're working for, he connected us to a friend of his who is going to sell off these biker bikes. And we're essentially just the middlemen.
I see.
While I loathe middle management and much prefer to be at the top like I am with my company, unfortunately, middle management is where a lot of the business opportunities are.
I don't think we can bring them that bike now.
Well, no, but that wasn't a biker bike.
But he was a biker.
True, but he wasn't the stereotypical biker.
Fair enough. Alright, so where are we taking these bikes from?
We are going to take them from a little biker camp out here on the Alamo Sea. They've gathered themselves in a bit of a camp, so obviously there will be resistance that we may or may not have to eliminate. Or want to eliminate, in your case. And once we do that, we simply clear ourselves a path, and then evade them enough so that we can deliver the bikes to our destination.
Alright, how many bikes are we bringing?
Well, I believe I signed us up to where we only need to bring 2. So, 1 for each of us.
Alright.
If we can either decide to go at the same time in order to condense ourselves and maybe have a greater chance of delaying them, or we can go separately in order to thin out their numbers a bit more. I'm going to leave that part up to you.
I think we should stick together. Then you can drive the bike, or pilot the bike, or vroom the bike, and I'll shoot.
Okay, let me point out here, we have to steal 2 bikes, so...
and then we go back afterwards to get the other one.
I'm going to make this take longer.
The alternative is having me try to vroom the bike. Or one of them.
True, I suppose a Faggio doesn't exactly allow you to have much experience in this.
Beep beep. At the very least, let's wait and try to kill everybody first. And then, if we think that we've gotten everybody, then maybe we'll go separately. But first, shooting.
Okay. And begin. Admittedly, I began a little earlier than that whenever I ran some of them over on the way in, but you know.
Bet they think that's unfair.
Ah, true, but they're bitches.
Being shot from behind over here.
Yes, can you take care of that, man?
Done.
Excellent job.
Some of them are still coming over from back here. Gonna shoot them as they come around.
Excellent. We seem to be thinning their numbers drastically. Should be done with this in no time. At least they appear to be an equal opportunity group. I'm killing plenty of women, too. It's fairly clear. We can probably go ahead and get the bikes.
Alright, just be careful when you're getting on them.
Agreed. Do you want to get these 2 that are side by side by you?
Yeah, because I just got on one. Let's go. I'm moving.
As am I. Off we go.
See you on the flip side! Whatever the flip side is.
Not quite sure, but if you feel up to it, try going off-road, as I believe they find it more difficult. Just beware of guardrails.
Yes, my arch nemesis. Besides fragile wooden poles.
Oh dear! Oh, get off, sir. I may be in a bit of trouble over here.
Should I come back?
No, I think I've got it. They sort of abandoned the chase for you in order to get to me.
Good, because my health's low.
As was mine. One more bullet and I would have had to go to the hospital.
I mean, at least hospital care is pretty quick these days.
True, but it'd be kind of irritating to get the bike back whenever they're sitting on it.
I mean, how else do you ride a bike?
Okay, that part is fair. I will give you that. Admittedly, some stunt racers do crazy things.
I'm not too off-road right now, but I'm at least trying to lose them a bit. And I think I'm about to have this one delivered.
Excellent.
And there we go. Well, I delivered it, though the bike did some crazy things for a moment there.
Well, I'm almost there. I had a bit of an incident with a biker in a car.
How does that work?
I don't know. I think he's cheating.
Hi.
Hi.
I killed one of the guys and just took his bike, and I was going to come back and help you, but it seems that's not needed. Away!
Excellent.
Landed it!
Hood boy.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I think I just dozed off while I was staring at this sweet, rusted old van.
Fair enough. Do you want to be a superhero?
I'm listening.
Well, the super part is mostly subjective, but we do get to go rescue a damsel right now.
This is quite different from how I normally do things. What's the catch?
Well, I mean, really, there is none. We go in, we murder everyone that tries to keep us from taking her, and then we take her.
You had me at murder. Let's do this.
Excellent. I'm parking the car here so we can get back into it quickly whenever we have her.
Alright, I want to ask you a question, Suit Man.
Okay.
Why do you always park the car so that my side is facing the enemies?
Honestly, I think it's force of habit. I park in such a way that I will not immediately be shot because I forget that you often sit on the opposite side.
Alright, they are really coming for me. I haven't even left the thing yet, so I'm basically being a distraction for you.
You are assisting, believe it or not.
Alright.
They're all funneling towards us, so we are actually being able to thin them out quite easily.
Alright. Should I stay on the first floor or come up with you?
Feel free to come up. There's going to be a good number of them in this coming room. Watch yourself.
Did you find the girl?
No, not from what I saw. I think she's nearby.
Oh, I found her.
Oh, excellent. Go with us, young lady.
Follow the bright red hood. And the bullets. But try not to follow the bullets from the other direction.
Oof. Quickly, into the armored vehicle. Quickly now.
Hang on, I had to slam the door in her face.
Away we go.
I'm not really good at this whole superhero thing.
Well, it takes practice. Which I don't know if we're actually going to be getting that practice in the future, but had to start somewhere.
Alright, you know you're terrifying this poor girl right now with how you're driving?
Well, toss her a pillow.
Now you're scaring this poor hood boy in the front!
Everyone got your seatbelts on?
Seatbelt? Oh, you mean that thing I cut out the other day so I could use it to strangle someone?
Yes, I had it replaced.
Oh. Replaced. It's a shitty patch job.
Look, I admit he was not the most well-paid of person, but he had it... I figured I had to start somewhere, considering you likely would have just cut it out again.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Why not just get one that's detachable and solve all our problems?
Because you wouldn't bring it back.
I'm trustworthy.
Hood boy only on certain things.
You trust me on this. I don't know why the hell we're going up a hill and not just using the normal path. I also don't know why we're going down the hill now.
Look, I've forged my own path in life, Hood boy. That is how I ended up where I am.
I did the same thing, but I did it with explosions, and it was still less dangerous.
I don't quite know about that. Besides, I use explosives too. They're just for very extenuating circumstances, where I know I am allowed to go all out. Plus, they're expensive.
I have not seen such a perfect hit against a tree and then a straight down drop since the last time I played golf.
A bit of an affinity for nature during the sport, do you?
No. I cut down the tree afterwards.
Well, I suppose that would help. That would future-proof it.
I also torched the golf course.
Now you're being excessive.
They were trying to kick me out because I cut down the tree.
I suppose that's fair. Again, this is probably why I like you. Your excessive... Okay, I'm actually unsure of the word for this. Excessivity. There we go, that sounds right. Your excessivity actually complements well my own measuredness.
Okay, I don't think excessivity or measuredness are words.
I mean, they could be. I don't see you having a dictionary.
Well, how about we just ask our client if we can borrow one? Hey, Madrazo, settle a bet!
Thank you.
Hood boy,
Suit
we
man.
have a very similar thing we're doing today as to what we did another day.
We're blowing up everything.
Okay, no. Actually, I would like you to refrain from that during this. You remember the other day when we stole bikes from the bikers?
Oh, yeah. Wait, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday?
Yes.
Okay, good enough. I gotcha.
Anyways, today, we're stealing their vans.
Bikers have vans?
Apparently.
But they're bikers, they're not vanners.
Yes.
Like, that'd be like, your suit man, it'd be like if you walked around in, like, shorts and no shirt. You're not shorts and no shirt, man. It's not a suit.
Now, I will tell you this, I don't know how many we actually need, so, judging by our mission objective here, we may only need the one. I'm going to leave that up to you as to whether we take more than one.
I'd say stick with one, unless it starts directing us to multiple or whatever.
I mean, I do see 3 on my briefing here.
Yeah, but the bikes directed us to 4, and we only needed 2. So if it's giving us 3, we only need 1.5, but we can't take half, so let's just take 1.
In that case, it might be better to take 2 then.
I mean, what exactly did the mission briefing say? I got a peek at it. It says something like, needing a van to rock Ashley or something.
Something like that, yes.
If it's sex, like I think it is, you don't usually use 2 vans for that.
I mean, some people can get creative.
I'd say let's stick to 1. If you hop in one and it tells me to get in a different one, then I'll get in a different one.
Very well.
This one has bullet holes in it now, if that's still fine.
I'm fairly certain they were already there. Did it tell you just to help me?
It just said the same thing. It didn't like direct me to a different one or whatever. It's also been saying singular van this whole time.
True, I think we'll be fine. If nothing else, we'll make a return trip. Keep an eye out for bikers behind us, would you?
Someone are chasing us. Come on, guys! We only took 1! Yeah, greedy.
I know, how rude.
Oh, hang on, one of them's still alive. Not anymore.
Excellent shot.
I bit his bike flip.
Perhaps he should go into the X Games.
The what games?
Actually, are those still a thing these days?
The what games?
The X Games. Used to be some sort of sports tournament. Generally, it was devoted to the more extreme things, such as skateboarding, dirt biking, and other such nonsense. I don't know if they actually do it anymore.
They don't. I'm starting a new one, because that sounds awesome.
You feel free. You feel free.
Would shooting bikers off moving bikes count as extreme sports?
Maybe for the depraved.
I'm pretty depraved. That's what you
Let's
say
go say
anyway.
hi.
Oh, what a surprise. My favorite mute. Thank you.
Yes, he seems to be under the impression I can't talk.
That is weird. Is he deaf?
You know, I try not to insult him. Hood boy!
Suit man?
We're stealing another vehicle.
Sweet. Is it a bus?
No.
Is it a
Bigger.
tank?
Bigger.
Bigger than a tank. Is it a cruise ship?
Not quite that big.
Is it a helicopter?
No, still in the air though.
Is it a plane?
Yes. A Titan, more specifically, a cargo plane. So quite a large specimen. And, in the slight mix-up to our usual routine, we are not stealing it from bikers.
I was about to ask, when the hell did bikers get hold of a cargo plane, and why do they need it?
No. Today we are stealing from a private military company. So, more well-armed, more organized, less leather.
They also don't seem to use bikes a lot.
True, they prefer 4x4s.
Alright, so we're gonna get in there, and we're gonna steal a Titan. I assume there's security and stuff.
The said private military company.
Yeah.
What?
Look. The car is not supposed to hump other cars.
It needs to assert its dominance.
Based on its size, its armor, its speed, and its crashing into everything, I think we've got that covered.
One likes to be sure. Now, conveniently enough, the plane in question is actually here at the airport. It's in a private hangar at the back. We're going to need to break into the airport itself, but as you know, such a thing is quite easily doable. Once we get there, there will obviously be guards, and we'll need to make sure the path is clear for the plane to take off. Other than that, just usual routine.
We made it.
Huzzah! Onward. Oh dear. I appear to have something in my eye, so I'm going to be doing this one-eyed. Death perception be damned!
Alright, I'll see who I can shoot on the way over. You
Excellent.
should probably drive around a bit. There's not a lot of places to take cover in the hangar. So probably stay in the car as much as possible.
There you go.
No, as in, let's drive around.
Ah. Like within the hangar, you mean?
Yeah, just don't crash into the plane and we're fine.
Fair enough. Off we go.
Plus, you can, run people over like it's bowling.
I do enjoy that. Get this out of the way. Round 2, sirs. A lot of bodies right there. No cover for you.
Alright.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, we got this more or less handled here. Probably don't go to the very back of the hangar.
How about I park us right here, so that way we can approach at our own pace?
Alright, sounds good.
None of that, sir. Neither from you. And you. And you. And you. Up. And you. Oh dear, I appear to be injured. One moment.
I need to get off this thing. That didn't work out as well as I hoped. I need to eat some P's and Q's real quick. Oh, I don't have P's and Q's. Well, time for Ego Chaser instead.
I'm going to drink a cola. Thank you for covering me. Alright, it appears that 18-wheeler will be a bit of a problem.
I can move it
to solve
aside.
that.
I can move it aside.
Kindly do.
Just cover me.
Oh dear. Where did you come from? There's a far greater number of them in here than I anticipated.
Alright. Slow to a stop. Alright. That guy's down. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Co-pilot seat, Hood Boy.
I'm in.
You may need to be the actual pilot now. I'll be out to bed here in a moment. If you want me to drive, I can, but you can also do it yourself.
Well, I need to get moving, so...
Good luck. I know you don't have your pilot's license, but I believe in you.
I'm on my way, and hopefully these guys don't have more planes.
I don't think they do. I'll try and follow along as best I can. In fact, this may have been for the greater good, as I am still doing this entire mission one-eyed.
Just take a moment and wipe your eye.
See, that's the thing. I tried.
Ooh.
I'm sort of just letting it play out at this time.
Alright, turbulence is pretty bad, but I'm just keeping it straight.
Alright, I'm following you in my own plane.
Try not to crash into me.
I will do my best. About to be flying no-eyed, if this discomfort is any question.
You just smash into the back of this Titan with that plane and kill us both. It will almost be cool enough to be worth it.
Just ignore the burns, huh? Do you understand what most of the buttons do?
Yeah, this one turns a different way, and this one, I know, retracts and brings out the wheels, and I'm only sticking to those three, because if I press anything else, I'm afraid the engine will blow up.
That is fair. Do be sure to take sort of a wide turning radius, because you will need to orient yourself to the actual landing strip.
Alright.
I would suggest to the west.
I think I see the landing strip on the map here.
Alright then, no rush. Try and get a good angle to come in, and then if you feel like you can't do it, just pull out and try again.
I mean, that's what I do whenever I'm having sex. That's how it works, right?
Not going to say anything. Just going to sit here and enjoy the Vinewood sun.
I think I took too wide a turn there.
Too wide.
Yeah, because now I'm coming in from the other side that I was flying towards initially.
Are you able to do it?
No, I'm just gonna turn around and try this again.
Fair enough.
Let's just do this quickly. Alright, straighten out.
No rush, Hood Boy. We've lost our pursuers. We have the plane. We simply need to land it. And I apparently need to go see an optometrist.
Did a piece of your glasses get stuck in them again?
No. No. Sort of wish it had, because I actually know how to fix that. Good news is I can apparently fly, take off, and land a plane with one eye.
Good, because I've got two and I'm still worried about that last part.
Good. I'll stay over here on the second strip so as not to be in your way.
I think I might be coming in at a bad angle again.
You definitely are. You need to come in perfectly parallel with the strip instead of at an angle. Oh dear, pull the brakes.
No, I just decided to take off again. It wasn't worth the risk.
Good man.
Thought I would have been able to straighten it out. Alright. Time to turn around.
Alright, you're doing well. Bring it in. Landing gear down. Easy now, watch the wings.
Made it!
There was no fiery explosion.
It did rock back and forth for a bit, though, but I still made it.
Excellent.
Whew. Maybe I should try that flying test soon and get a license.
Yeah, we'll address that later.